Hi, I just finished my dinner. I made a massive pot of soup with hamburger, and I used frozen cauliflower, and I had frozen green beans, I had garlic, I had carrots, I had some of the cabbage. I put cabbage in it, I put coleslaw in it, like so many things. And it made a big pot, which was like five mason jars full, and one mason jar is 2 meals. So that's a lot of meals for me. So it kind of, it saves me a little bit of coin as we're going through the month, especially being a senior. That's definitely what I need to have. So I need to budget, right? And if you can budget in the food, and I can because I eat 1 meal a day. So, but I wanted to tell you about the ginger that I purchased. And I'm kind of being lazy. Instead of staying in the kitchen, I'm sitting on the couch doing it because I want to watch some videos, but I chew garlic. And the reason I chew garlic is because I have high blood pressure. And a lot of the times when my blood pressure fluctuates, when we have a change in the weather, and today it's really, really hot. The hot weather is the worst for me. The cold weather, I don't have a problem usually with my blood pressure, but any spikes in the atmosphere, any spikes in, what would you call that? What do you call that? In the, anyway, any spikes in the weather, and my blood pressure goes right through the roof. So I have to be very vigilant about that. I'm trying to think of the word. It's like right on the tip of my tongue, and it's like I can't. It's like right there. I know what I'm trying to say, but it's just not blah, blah, not coming out. Anyhow, so I bought some ginger the other day, and I did, when I cut it open, I noticed that it was a greenish blue color, and so I was a little worried about that, right? A little worried about that. And so I asked my neighbor, who's East Indian, I said, can I eat this? Do you know? Like, because she cooks a lot of garlic or a lot of ginger. And she said to me, she says, no, I've never seen that before, so I'm not too sure. She said if it was me, I'd just throw it out. So I gave it to her, she threw it out for me. And then I was thinking, geez, I bought a lot of ginger, I don't want to waste it. So I looked it up online, and apparently the greenish blue tinge in the ginger, inside the skin of the ginger, is actually normal. It's normal, it's not carcinogenic, it won't make you sick, you won't die from it. Like when you have potatoes and the potatoes are green, they say not to eat the potatoes because that green in the potatoes is poison. However, with ginger, they say it's different. It's not poisonous. But normally that happens when the product, has been kept in a refrigerator or in a freezer for storage. And I do know, where I bought my ginger, that indeed that's what they do. They keep their vegetables and their fruit and things like that in, the back room, the cold room or the freezer, whatever it may be. But I think the ginger, it was the freezer. However, a lot of the times when I buy ginger, it's soggy, it's soft. And online, I looked that up, and it said that no, if it's soft, do not buy it, do not eat it, it's no good. If it has a blue, hairy mold on it, throw it out, it's no good. So it'd be wonderful to be able to grow my own, but I don't have that option at this point in time in my life, okay? So, but I wanted to show you, it actually has a very... See, the light's not the greatest in here, but you can see the tinge. Maybe if I go back, yeah, you can kind of see the tinge around the middle part. It's right here, right? So you see the green tinge. And so I thought, well, if it's okay, I can't afford to waste it. So I've been chewing it, and I'm not dead yet. So I will show you. And apparently it's called an anthocyanin. Anthocyanin. And what it is the part of the fruit that holds the color in a vegetable or a fruit. Okay, so like black cherries, in blood oranges, those type of things, they have high amounts of anthocyanin. It's called anthocyanin. Right? Just type in, if you're looking it up on Google, type in the bluish skin inside a ginger. Is it safe to eat? And you'll get all this information, because that's what I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to peel it. It's so hot where I am. Oh, it's so hot. Okay, so see the color of it? I don't know, maybe that light's absolutely no good for nothing. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to show you. The lighting's bad in here anyhow. They do say that a lot of people are concerned about that because of the fact that the name itself, right? The name itself is anthocyanin, and it's very, very similar to cyanide. However, cyanin actually comes from a Greek word that means blue. Okay, so it kind of, it's just a play on words, simple as that. But anybody who has heard of cyanin, perhaps, and as people who are into holistics, if you're taking holistics, you probably have heard of that word, and it might scare you a little bit because of its similarity to the word cyanide. So don't be worried about it. It's not going to kill you. It's just a play on words, and indeed it does come from the Greek word that means blue. So there's a little bit of knowledge for you that you found through my channel. So that's a good thing, isn't it? That's a good thing. Anyhow, I do chew the ginger. I chew the raw ginger. A lot of the times I will dehydrate it because it's easier to keep fresh, or to stockpile if I dehydrate it. But today I'm too lazy. It's very, very hot where I am, and I don't feel like having the dehydrator on in this tiny little apartment. So I'm eating it raw. And if I'm having a period of time where I'm feeling dizzy, if I take a piece of ginger, that dizziness, it goes away, it stops, right? So now I will tell you one thing about this anthocyanin, okay? It's very strong. If it has been kept in a freezer for a long time, I don't know what happens, but the juices of the ginger seem to kind of like coagulate. And it is so strong. So just be aware of that. And if you do as I do and you chew the ginger for nausea, make sure you only take a small amount because it is very, very strong. Like, you don't need a piece this big. So I think I'm going to put this away because it is burning the inside of my mouth. It's very, very strong. However, it works for my nausea and it works for my high blood pressure. When I have the high blood pressure, I do have a semblance to get the nausea along with it, okay? So chewing the ginger helps to kind of bring that back into balance for me. So wish me well on this journey because you know what? It's been one hell of a ride. So I shall see you on the next video. The big guy be willing. Namaste, my friends. Bye.